The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. The drive by Mitchell. A three-pointer. Wiggins buries it from three-point range.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
And Suggs throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Mitchell outside. The kick out to Adebayo. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Miami now. It's a three-point game. Inside, here's Powell. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's the break. Here's Bane. The big dunk at the end of the break.
I love how assertive Bane is in transition. Outstanding at running to the right spot in those situations.
Now here's Wiggins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Banchero with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Shots good by Hero.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Good on the triple.
I almost thought Wagner bit off more than he could chew, but he was serious about knocking that one down.
Down low. It's stolen by Carter. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Here's Suggs. Following the score by Miami. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's good for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
And it goes down 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's Suggs. Here's Carter. Wagner trying to get open. And it's Carter missing. And here is Mitchell. Here's Hero. And that one is hammered home.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Pass to Banchero. Over Wiggins. And it's Banchero missing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so here's Orlando. The kick out to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Bane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bane takes it straight to the rim.
Kicks it out to Hero. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hero's got 6. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. The shot's good. Pass to Black. Outside, Bane. Back to Black. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks it out to Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Tyler Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Banchero. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Banchero inside. It's tipped. Pass to Black. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. In the corner, Powell with it. Wiggins outside. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Tries the spin move.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Adebayo with the bucket.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
In the corner, it's Bane. Wagner. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. And it's Wiggins missing. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got 5 now.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Black. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. To the middle. Here's Carter. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 5 points in the game.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. To the paint, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Hero. Suggs with some nice defense. Here's Black. At the top of the key, Suggs. Count that one. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Orlando leading by 5. There's a screen. Outside, Bane. The rebound by Mitchell. Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Powell. Outside Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Bane. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Now, Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Powell. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
The Magic with the lead. In the corner, it's Bane. Carter right side. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Bane, no good. To the inside. Wiggins goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Here's Wagner to end the run. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
That one is off.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Isaac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Charity stripe shot will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Mitchell outside. Down low. And that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Wagner outside. Wagner on the wing. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run. Powell feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Wagner. Second chance shot. Here's Isaac. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Heat.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Banchero outside. Off target from three-point range. Wiggins drives in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Heat lead by 3. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Miami leading by 3. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Bataze. One-on-one here. Back to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And a wide open look for Hero. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Bataze wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer. Wiggins drills the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner three.
The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Bane for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Powell. Yep, that's going to go in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Bane with it. Off the glass.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Orlando making a change here. The Heat leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Now Powell. Wiggins. 3. Good.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Carter. Strong move off the glass.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Screen by Wiggins. Swiped away. And now Orlando on the break. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Now Adebayo. And there's the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. Used to these big moments from his college days, Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Now Mitchell. No good on the layup. Bane. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Mitchell. Up top, Hero. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go with the Magic fast break. It's in.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Desmond Bane. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
Give the hand fans your Breakers dance crew.
Bane fires. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a